everybody, and welcome back to the Spells and Stripe podcast, the only podcast that made Geneva update its conventions.
How do we do that?
A lot of war crimes.
Which ones?
The new ones, mostly. If you've read the latest update.
No, I'm kind of I prefer like the old Geneva conventions. I think after the update, it really went downhill.
Yeah, I prefer the Alpha edition of the Geneva conventions.
Yeah, that's why in this video we're gonna rank every single thing on the Geneva conventions tier list.
The war crimes tier
The war
list.
crime tier list.
Wait, oh my god, can we actually?
No, we're not freaking doing. We're not doing a war crime tier list.
Oh, I guess not. Oh. Well, then what are we doing today, Stripe, my friend?
You're the one who plans this.
Oh, that's right. I don't have much of a plan. I do have a question of the week.
Do you have a question of the week?
I do have a
okay.
question of the week. I wrote it half an hour ago. Aren't you proud of me?
Yes.
Yay! Oh, and sorry for my mic quality, by the way, but, sorry to all 23 people who watch this episode. The question of the week. Question of the week.
You don't have
The question of the week is, if you had to turn any piece of media into a musical, specifically a musical, what would it be? That was... I feel like I didn't... I've asked similar questions. I don't think I've asked that specific one before, so we're in the clear. And it could either be like a Broadway musical or like a movie musical.
Like a Disney musical. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything that comes to your mind? Because I wrote down some options for my own answer earlier. Because I'm good and I'm always on top of things.
I'm trying to think, do I think of like a funny answer, or do I pick like that would generally work as a musical?
How about both?
I'll let you go first. I'm still thinking.
So I wrote that down 3. The first is, and this one's kind of obvious. Legend of Zelda. I don't fully know how it would work, but it would work. I fully believe that. It would mean Link would...
That's the obvious one.
Yeah. I feel like Nintendo... I feel like there's a lot... I could have just listed Nintendo brands. I was kind of thinking about which one to choose. Like, would it be Mario? Would it be Legend of Zelda? Would it be Kirby? I thought about Kirby for a second. I think I'm more okay with Link singing than I am Kirby singing. Even though they do have the mic ability. But yeah.
What? If I could pick a Nintendo thing, what would it be? I mean, the obvious thing would be like, frick it, let's get a live action, not a big budget version of Donkey Kong cartoon. But no, what would be like a serious one? I think Splatoon would obviously work as a musical since most characters are the idols, so that's a possibility.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'm just looking at my Amiibo shelf. The first thing I saw was Pearl. Like, Splatoon, that's the thing that exists.
Oh, or it'd be like Smash Bros. And it's like they all,
Yeah, every like game series has a different like style of music.
Yeah, like all of Nintendo has like an America's Got Talent type of thing.
Imagine if that's the Smash Bros. Movie. It's literally just to sing.
I mean, I'd watch it. I'd watch it. Dude, Luigi Ballad would go so hard.
I'm trying to think if any like TV shows would work. Most TV shows I'm trying to think of are like it would work for an episode, but not for a movie.
Now, I did think of a TV show, and I also thought about Lupin the Third, but there's already a Lupin the Third musical, even though you have to watch it like on stage in Japan, and there's no recordings that I could find of it, though I tried really hard. There is a
I
Lupin.
have a possibility for a TV show. What's yours? Because Lupin the Third, my favorite movie show anime, Lupin the Third, does not have a musical, or kind of, maybe a little bit. I'm not good with words.
Yeah. I mean, if I didn't go with Lupin, I feel like it's kind of obvious what show I did go with how I've been lately.
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Do they not have like a musical episode?
They did a thing this season where they had a musical number, but it wasn't really a musical. They could have done more. They should have done more. I yearn so much for more.
That just feels so obvious, especially when Doctor Who's been going on for like decades and decades at this point.
Yeah. I know they've done like stage
when did
plays
Doctor
before.
Who start?
1963.
Oh, I thought it was like much later, but no, okay, that's still a pretty long time.
Yeah.
That's older than Scooby Doo.
Is that your basis for how old things are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, my uncle died today. He was 50 years old. Oh, he's not even Scooby Doo age. Wow, what a baby.
Yeah. Do you think like
I'm sorry, I derailed.
I so thought your uncle died for a second, but I thought, or do you think scientists will be like, yeah, and then this event happened in 13 PSD. That's a post Scooby Doo, and then obviously.
Yeah, did anything notable happen in history before Scooby Doo came out?
Well, there was this one fellow, son of God, but you know what? He ain't the son of Scooby-Doo, so who cares?
Jesus is probably canon to Scooby-Doo, let's be real.
What if that's their next crossover movie?
It's Jesus.
We've got John Cena, we've got Kiss, we've got Jesus, we've got Bobby Flay.
Anyways, the show I was thinking of was Adventure Time. They never had a movie.
Adventure Time, dude.
So, and it is a bit of a. It isn't a musical show, but you do have a freaking enough music, like music moments where I think you could make an entire musical for it.
Yeah, get Rebecca Sugar on that shit,
I was kind of thinking like Steven Universe because obviously the shows are pretty connected.
Yeah. I mean, I think you could do any cartoon like in that sort of like sphere, in that little gay sphere of kid cartoons.
Like obviously like Owl House and Amphibia crossed my mind, but I just don't think like when you're making a movie about the series, I don't think it needs to be a musical. Adventure Time would work as one because there's a lot of songs in it already, but I don't think either of their shows have had a full musical episode, so why give them a full musical movie?
Yeah, and Steven Universe, the Steven Universe movie, that was basically a musical. Or was it just straight up a musical?
I know, that's why
it was straight up a musical, wasn't it?
That's why I didn't say Steven Universe.
Yeah,
because I already had one.
And then I had one third and final answer, which was Guilty Gear. I don't know how it worked. Guilty Gear, I just like Guilty Gear music, and I just think like a full like metal like musical, I'd like that. I'd enjoy it.
I mean, you've probably heard that they're getting an anime.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure it's posted in Cove, but yeah, no, they're getting an anime.
Oh shit, I must have missed that. That's... I hope to have my girl Giovanna.
I'm not like, we don't know the plot yet. We don't know what characters are gonna be in it.
I was telling my friend, like, they need to make more anime musicals, and he looked at me weird, but I know I'm right.
What, are there any anime musicals?
I'm sure it has to exist somewhere, I just can't think of anything. But I'm just saying, what's the point in, like, I feel like you could do so much. There's so much room for like you could do like a standard anime story, you know. But like, what if they sang a little? You know?
I mean, obviously there's like a ton of like idol shows, but they only have like one song per episode, so I wouldn't really call them musicals.
Yeah, and a lot of that's like diegetic too. So, but I think just like I'm just saying like you know like a normal you know high school romance anime, but sometimes they sing. What I'm saying is I want High School Musical the anime the musical. That's what I want.
I mean, you might have heard already, but there was going to be a Hannah Montana anime during like the peak of that's popularity.
That would have been so fucking funny, and my heart breaks.
Which it would be like done by Toei, which is like the company that currently owns Dragon Ball. So imagine Dragon Ball and Hannah Montana, technically owned by the same person, made by the same person.
Hi, I'm Goku. I'm from the planet Saiyan. Hi, I'm Miley Cyrus.
Where
I'm from
are you going
Tennessee.
with
What planet is Goku from? Fucking Kakarot or whatever? Isn't that what it's called?
No, it is Planet Saiyan. Kakarot is like the nickname. I think it's like his original birth name. Kind of like
his
how
dead
Superman
name.
is. You probably saw that there's like a article on the Wikipedia on the Dragon Ball Wikipedia for dead name.
I didn't know that. Also, the full thing of me calling it the Planet Saiyan, that was fully a joke. I thought I was just making shit up. The fact that it was right is very funny to me.
I'm pretty sure it's called Planet Saiyan.
Alright, you Google it.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Goku's Planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the planet Vegeta. Just like the guy, Vegeta.
There's no way it's called Planet Vegeta. That's Goku Homeworld.
Okay. Namek is the original home of the Namekians. But I'm not sure if that's
I don't care about the Namekians.
Which one is this? Let's just control C.
Oh my god, is it actually just called Planet Vegeta, formerly known as Planet Plant, is the home planet of Goku, Vegeta, and the other native Saiyans. So it's called Planet Vegeta. And I just have to live with this fact.
Yeah, just imagine meeting some guy named Earth.
That's
hello,
somebody's
it is me,
name.
Jupiter. Yeah.
I mean, there's people named American. There's people named China. I feel like Earth. I don't feel like Earth is that bad of a name. But I feel like you'd kind of have to be fat to have that name, you know?
Wow!
Like,
you really just said it, huh? You just went out and said it. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, what's next for on the topic?
Can you imagine a skinny guy named Earth? No.
I couldn't make anyone named Earth because it's not a really good name.
You need to work on your imagination skills.
Imagination.
See, that's what I'm saying. SpongeBob knows where it's at. SpongeBob would agree with me.
What's the next topic?
Oh, coward. Next topic. We've both been making. Can we talk about my video first?
Yeah, we already talked about mine a bit, so yeah, let's talk about yours.
Yippee! My video. I made a video on Deltarune. It is currently my most viewed long-form video. It was my experiment with making like shorter content. Like I didn't go as hard as I could have intentionally with like the length. And then I got rewarded for it because it's currently my most viewed long-form video. As I said, it's not fucking strike the squid numbers. Don't fucking kid yourself. But it is 400 views last I checked, and I'm happy with that. Got a few subscribers out of it. Happy with that. Which now means this podcast is my third most subscribed channel. So that's fun.
Epic.
Yeah. What were your deep thoughts on it? Like first, just like as video. Okay, I'm aware of that.
It's
but
awful.
But if you ignore your hate, what's your other emotions?
Oh, I guess it's fine. Yeah, I give like a 6 out of 10.
I agree.
Yeah, no, I mean, I did like it. I thought I heard every single Deltarune theory you could imagine, but most of the stuff you said was new, and I appreciate that.
That is true. There is some stuff where I kind of looked into it, and obviously Deltarune fan base is so huge, and there's so many fuckers. I don't think I can say anything new and original, but like
I have not watched every single Deltarune theory video, so I'm sure if I just sat down for like 3 days, watched every single one, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten everything you said. But for what I've watched, it's new. Yeah.
Yeah, but there were original.
Deltarune is just such a huge fan base.
Yeah, but not everything of it was like, oh, I just took from all my favorite YouTubers and mashed it together. Like, the only things that I've like of mine in that video that I actively seen from other videos is a lot of like the Dark World locations, but also I've watched like a bunch of like guessing which Dark Worlds are next, and I feel like I just kind of had to have seen them before. Like, oh, my guess is the bunker. Like, obviously everyone's gonna guess the fucking bunker because it's clearly important. But like yes. And I've heard like Death is the night theory. Like I've heard the implication of that thrown around before, but no one's really talked about it from what I've seen. But it's like the more I think about it, the more it's like, man, I kind of hope it's fucking true. That's like my one. That's the one thing I care about is Death being the night. I don't really give a shit about the rest. You know, my Asgore theory was a bit much, but it's like Death being the night. If I get that right, I'm happy. I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic. You know, that's the one thing.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Oh yeah, I should explain it. I made a video that predicted Deltarune. I forgot to say that part. It wasn't even a theory video. It was just me taking shots in the dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, no. I did like it. Not really. It's been a while since I've seen it, of course, because it was like 2 weeks ago.
That's true.
It was the worst thing I've ever seen. I vomited on the spot. Tears running through my eye holes of this abomination of a video. I had to call my mom and say I'm sorry for all my sins. I had to go to church. You know, pray away everything. No, I like the video. I'm just trying to think of what I can say about it. I did kind of wish you had like, video instead of just stock images. But as someone who has like done stuff with Undertale and Deltarune, it is really hard to find footage of those games because it is just buried under piles and piles of fan works.
Yeah, I think for what I did for like the stills is I just stole from a Let's Play. Shout out Born Losers Gaming. But it's, I don't know, because I don't really. there's a weird part of me that's kind of a fan of the still image like format. Like, maybe that's just me being like stupid and just holding on to a dumb thing for a dumb reason. Because I did find a little site where I can, put in video, and maybe I think I'm gonna have to actually put in like moving video for my next video, which I'm very excited about. But we'll see. Maybe I can just get away. We'll see how long I can get away with doing it like this. But yeah. Speaking of dog shit videos, you've made 2 so far. Or since the last.
Has it been 2? It might have been 3. No. Maybe the update video was somewhere in there, but yeah, no. The only like major ones are Shovel Knight and Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
Yeah. Which apparently you actually did just violently hate the Mickey Mouse one, even though because it wasn't the thing I told you it was. It was exactly what I told you it was. But like, oh no, I thought it was something different because you're stupid. You're stupid.
I said I liked the video, you fuck. I said it was genuinely out of the last handful that you've released. This has probably been my favorite.
Let me look at my output recently. What counts as the last handful?
I don't know. I did like the guest stars too. I don't know.
What I'm taking is that you like this more than the collab.
Well, the collabs, I'm not counting the collab because I have biases, but it's yeah. No, this feels like a certified Stripe the Squid classic.
Yeah. Before I ask you this question, I just want to say, tomorrow, as of when we're recording this, I'm not sure when this will come out. Probably like in 3 weeks, considering you. But tomorrow, when we're recording this, will be the 1-month anniversary of the Buy video.
It's also going to be July 4th.
No, it's not going to be July 4th. It's going to be July 3rd, idiot.
Oh yeah. Huh. Funny how that works.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I kind of got distracted. Oh yeah. I know it's probably been a while since you've seen it, but from what you remember, what do you like more, this or the Hanna-Barbera video? Because this was like a direct sequel to that, and I am thinking I kind of lean Hanna-Barbera. I just feel like there's a lot of really fun gags in that, and both of these I feel like kind of more. I guess really what is poignant because I was trying to make a point on Mickey Mouse and Hanna-Barbera, and I just feel like the Hanna-Barbera point I was making is a bit more interesting than Mickey.
I'm sorry. I'm considering everything. The Hanna-Barbera, that was an older video of yours. How old is that video?
That was over a year ago. It was over a year ago. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I think that was...
and I haven't rewatched. I've watched all your videos at least once. I think I've maybe seen only a small handful more than once. The Hanna-Barbera is not among those.
I never go back to watch my videos, so I'm not gonna get mad at you because I don't do it either. I feel like it might be a fun thing to do commentaries or just do a big live stream where we watch a bunch of my old videos.
I think it would be fun, and hear me out, and you can say no. I think it'd be fun if I was also there.
We could do it, yeah. If you want to do that one day, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Just, full on Mystery Science Theater 3000 your videos.
Oh, that would be hilarious. We should do that. Uh, you
I,
remember
I
that
don't
when
want
you
to
watched the
intrude on your
podcast?
plans, but it's like I
No,
kind
no,
of
no.
want to intrude on that plan.
No, that sounds hilarious. It'd be a lot more interesting than just me like monologuing to myself because you can probably I give you permission to make fun of stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
What video? Yeah. And
My
I'll
specialty
try to
is making
defend
fun
my
of you.
yeah. Just so I can quickly get what I was trying to do. The first of when's that? That's April, May. That's the first of May. Was when I did the Hanna-Barbera video, so that is over a year.
Damn.
Um,
I think if I rewatched the Hanna-Barbera, I could see maybe I would find that one funnier. I think there's a chance I still just might like the Mickey Mouse one more, just for the pure fact that I'm a Disney gay, and I like looking at Ronald Rat. You know, he's just my little dude. You know, and it's like sure I've got my Hanna-Barbera biases too. Like those definitely exist, but it's not as much as Disney. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. It might just be like just the memory of the video. Because it was like that was a more unique thing for me at the time. Well, this is obviously a sequel, so I've done it before. Just, with a different thing. I'm planning on doing it again with Looney Tunes very soon.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Because that's a good excuse to watch the show. The new the new Looney Tunes show. Not the new one, but the old new one.
You mean the
Isn't it just called the Looney Tunes show?
It is just called Looney Tunes show, yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was called the new Looney Tunes show. It is not.
Yeah,
my brain.
There is like new Looney
Mandela.
Tunes, a different. New Looney Tunes is a different thing, and then there's also Looney Tunes cartoons. They are not good at Looney Tunes naming. I think that's part of the reason. No.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes cartoons is the HBO Max version, which tries to do it's like a hypothetical. What if they just continued making Looney Tunes in the classic style, very classic feel, and I did enjoy it, but it is a little. It's not the originals. It's not the originals, but I do enjoy it. And then. New Looney Tunes, also originally known as Wabbit, a much better name because it's distinct. That is kind of the same, but a bit more modern blend on the classic style, and it's fine. It's fine. From what I remember, I'm gonna rewatch all these.
So how long into the video do you think it's going to take before you cry about Coyote versus Acme?
This is gonna be a running gag where I keep hitting towards it, and then the ending would be okay, yeah, that's probably just Coyote versus Acme.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have literally an entire segment on canceled Looney Tunes stuff, and be like, oh, I think that's it. There's nothing else to say. Then I just move on.
Yeah.
Don't even.
There's also. Are you gonna do the fucking Daffy Duck space show?
Oh, 100%. What?
Yeah.
Peak fiction right there. Yeah. The Daffy Ducks, Duck Dodgers. Obviously, I'm gonna do both Space Jams because they qualify. Both Space Jams qualify. Back in Action.
I haven't
a lot of
about
Tweety
Back in
Bird
Action
stuff.
in ages.
Yeah, a lot of Tweety Bird stuff for some reason. Just top of my head. There's a directed DVD Taz movie last year, I think.
What the fuck?
And yeah, and before that there was a Tweety Bird directed DVD movie.
Who's that Tweety?
Yeah, it was called King Tweety.
They're not good at advertising this shit. That's insane.
Yeah, again, they were all directed DVD. I don't even know if they're currently on Max.
I don't think so.
Yeah, obviously Max got hit hard because of the Warner stuff, but even before all that stuff, they suck at doing Looney Tunes things. I believe the only Looney Tunes show that was on there was Looney Tunes show and Wabbit, and of course the 2021. Like they never had like Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries. They never had Duck Dodgers. I don't even think was Back in Action even on there. Maybe
I couldn't tell you. I don't remember seeing it, but that doesn't mean anything for me.
Yeah. Again, they a big part of that video is that for Warner's mascot, they do not treat him like a mascot. Like, say what you want about Mickey Mouse, but Disney respects Mickey. Nickelodeon respects SpongeBob. Nintendo respects Mario. He's not even the face of multiverses. Shaggy is. Shaggy's not even the face of his own series.
But like that Ultra Instinct meme was really funny back in 2020. So you know.
It wasn't even 20. It was like 2018.
God, fucking was it? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think 2018 and 2020 are the same year, though. I don't think there's any difference between those.
Even then, the game was announced in 2021. So even if let's go with you. Let's go with what you said, and it was 2020. It was still a full year between that meme. When was the Ultra Instinct Shaggy?
I mean, either way, it's old and stale, and wasn't that ever that funny. But it's still like, gee.
Yeah, it was added to Know Your Meme on 2018. In 2018.
Good fucking lord.
Yeah.
Good golly. Good gracious fuck.
Yeah, so very
God.
old meme. Not something you should literally base the entire game around.
Oh my god, it was 6 years ago.
I'm sure you know that they literally made multiverses to like capitalize on the meme, and by capitalizing, the game was announced 3 years later.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Nick All-Stars. But speaking of Nick All-Stars, they added fucking Rocksteady to the game. I didn't even realize they were still updating it.
Oh yeah, that was like announced a long time ago. It was Krabs, Iroh, Zuko, and Rocksteady are gonna be the 4 DLC. Only those 4. So 4 characters from the most represented series. We have 2 more firebenders, despite losing our one singular earthbender. And then Rocksteady, and not like Bebop and Rocksteady, which is the duo. Remember that Shredder was de-emphasized into a boss, and they got rid of Mikey and Leo. So our 4 Ninja Turtles characters: Raphael, Donatello, April O'Neil, Rocksteady.
Heroes in a half shell, and also Rocksteady.
And also Rocksteady's there.
Oh man, that game just isn't clicking.
That's a roster, all right. Like if you needed another Turtles character, Splinter. If you needed a villain, Krang. Why Rocksteady of all characters?
Oh my god,
What?
They added fucking Rocksteady instead of Krang.
Yeah, like if you need a standalone villain for Turtles and you can't pick Shredder, Krang. He's the most iconic villain besides Shredder. He's like very commonly shown as like an independent threat above Shredder. He has a set moveset. Or you could be based and acknowledge that stuff other than the 80s show exists, include like Tiger Claw or Baron Jackson or something.
Or
it's gotta be.
Hear me out. Rat King.
Rat King would be cool, especially if it was the 2012 version. Wouldn't be my go-to for a Ninja Turtles pick. I would prefer Krang, or if I could be biased, Leatherhead. But it'd be better than freaking Rocksteady. If it was like an Ice Climber thing of like Bebop and Rocksteady, that'd be awesome. But it's not it's not that. It's just Rocksteady. As far as I'm aware, Bebop does not appear anywhere in the game.
Oh, that's so interesting. And
It's like if Smash Bros was like, okay, guys, we have a new character. It's Callie. Marie is dead. Marie's not in the game. Frick you, it's just Callie.
get ready for a new Smash Bros. Character. It's Pyra.
It's just Mothers are like, okay, guys, we've removed Tom. It's just Jerry now. What about where's Tom? Where's Tom? You might ask. Well, you remember that one short where he got his head cut off? Yeah, that's real. Ken.
Tom is dead.
They just shows the decapitated skull. You might wonder where is Tom if it's just Jerry now. They just show Tom's decapitated head for like 5 seconds. Anyways.
Yeah, it's so interesting how I feel like the idea of a platform fighter crossover is such a like it's an inherently strong idea, but they keep focusing on the wrong shit.
What people want is the crossover. No one is looking at this game and thinking about the deep, complex mechanics. They're looking at, holy frick, Bugs Bunny can fight Jason Voorhees? That sounds so epic and fun. But for some reason, they always emphasize, yeah, you can quarter circle, wave dash, wombo combo. And like, guys, where's the single player?
Yeah,
where's the items? Where's the bosses? Where's the fun crossover element of your fun crossover?
Yeah, it's like they keep trying to only appeal to like die-hard Melee fans. And like that's, you can focus on having that competitive aspect. That helps your game in the long run, absolutely. But it's also like I feel like both Multiverses and Nick All-Stars don't really care about casual play in the same way that Smash does. And that's just why Smash is better. And
we basically had to bully both of those games into getting like single player content. Like it was not in the first game for Nick All Stars, and it wasn't in the initial launch. They didn't have freaking voice acting, and like I can give Multiverses that because they put a lot of emphasis on we had all these characters speak. All of these have new lines, mostly from the original actors. Some of them are of course like too big to get, like obviously they couldn't get Vin Diesel to voice Iron Giant. They could get apparently whatever soda Robin opened up, or whatever you're doing.
Oh, sorry, I was messing with my curtain. Sorry.
They couldn't get some of the bigger names. But like they got most of the actors. I mean, they probably would have if it didn't come out like the exact time he was that is probably why he was Rick and Morty were just like audio from the show until the relaunch, where they finally got like full voice acting. Speaking of Multiverse, did you see that they leaked an additional character?
Oh, did they? Who?
Yeah. Well, a lot of characters have been leaked recently. You might have heard some. Marceline's been leaked. Powerpuff Girls have been leaked. Samurai Jack. Wicked Witch of the West. Beetlejuice. There might be a few more. Pickle Rick as own separate character from Rick. But the newest character that's been leaked is Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh my god, that better be true.
Daffy has also been leaked. Just to make that clear, Daffy has also been leaked. So we're probably gonna get Daffy probably around the time.
I don't give a fuck about Daffy. I'm all in for my boy Foghorn.
I am. This is probably another thing. Like, oh, they just saw the meme and like, oh, let's add him. But I don't care. Foghorn is so funny. His interactions
that's one of those memes that would actually like work long term because it's. The joke is still funny no matter how long it goes on because it's fucking Foghorn.
The joke is literally just what if Foghorn, the way he acted in the old shorts and every other piece of Looney Tunes media, was in like a more serious anime. That's the joke.
Yeah.
So that's timeless because Foghorn as a character is timeless. So throwing him in the multiverses, that's perfectly fine. You see this big freaking chicken running around and killing people. I love this. I'm so excited for Foghorn Leghorn. People are complaining that we might get him before Daffy, and we're gonna get him before a lot more iconic Looney Tunes characters like Lola and Wile. I don't care. I can take this one. Yeah, I don't think he's as iconic as, you know, Wile E. Coyote, Roadrunner, Porky Pig, obviously, Lola Bunny at this point.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck about any of those nerds?
Yeah, who cares? It's freaking Foghorn Leghorn! My goat, my boy, my man!
What?
I say, boy, I say, Robin, I'm gonna Jeff the kill you.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna use my domain expansion.
He would. That's just like Final Smash. I don't think the game has Final Smashes, but that he's the only one that has it. It's just Foghorn Leghorn.
His fucking Final Smash is hollow purple.
That would be like such a great like one of those memes where it's like right after Sukuna kills Gojo, and he's like, Gojo, Satoru Gojo. That's a name I will never forget in my lifetime. And then freaking Foghorn Leghorn's like, well, you're gonna forget it very soon then. Hollow purple, and I say hollow purple, boy.
God.
I freaking love Foghorn Leghorn so much. Please, you have to put him in the thumbnail.
You've been sent to the fucking land of Ood. Everything is going wrong. You're having the worst day, and fucking Foghorn shows up.
Have you seen the Multiverses trailer, like the most recent one, where they reveal Jason and Aiden Smith, and it's got like it starts with like the water tower with Velma and Finn fighting Bugs Bunny and Joker.
And everyone was complaining that the tower was empty because Zany to the Max Bros.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine that, but like at the end where it's Joker like summoning all the villains, and there's all surrounded, like all the heroes are surrounded, and then just Foghorn Leghorn's like, oh, I say, boy, I know I can save this. Hollow purple, domain expansion, and it just murders Jason Voorhees and Smith and Joker like instantly. I say, boy, I can't do the voice. It's just I say, boy, I can't do the voice. I can't do impressions. I freaking love Foghorn Leghorn so much. I will have a dedicated segment to Looney Tunes freaking video just talking about Foghorn Leghorn.
Can our like video be just the Foghorn Leghorn episode? Can that be our next thing?
Our first collab, a big deep dive into bisexual alienation. Our second one, we rank every single Foghorn Leghorn appearance.
You just.
I'd be down. That sounds like a random funny idea that I'm just down to do.
I'm saying I'll tell you what.
I'll say, boy. I'll say. Why is he getting the hand kill?
Oh, that is. I'll say Gojo. Are you the strong? Because you're Satoru Gojo.
Are you the honored one? I am the honored one, Gojo. I say, boy. You gotta include Foghorn in the thumbnail somewhere.
Oh my god.
Rebrand. Where's the Foghorn Leghorn fan cast?
Every episode of the podcast is dedicated to like one cartoon short featuring Foghorn.
I would do that. Oh god. What were we talking about before Foghorn? I forgot. I just.
Dude, was there even a time before Foghorn? I'm not so sure.
Forget before Scooby-Doo. It's before Foghorn. Before Foghorn Leghorn. we're talking about.
Do you remember before the foghorn times?
And then the grandpa just
Well,
slaps him
Sonny,
like nothing
it was
happened
foggy
before
back
Foghorn. Grandpa just slapped
couldn't see
nothing
the
happened
sun, the
before
one
Foghorn.
star in the sky. But then Foghorn showed up and the world was good.
I'm mentally broken by Foghorn. If I will find a way to put him in the freaking thumbnail for the Looney Tunes video. He doesn't do anything notable in any reboots, but I do not care. I love Foghorn Leghorn so much.
I mean, what can I say? He's the honored one.
There has to be like someone because like
it has to be
Jujutsu
somewhere.
Kaisen's like the because Jujutsu Kaisen is like the big go-to meme for like anime for memes now. Instead of it's like it kind of overtook Dragon Ball in that. And obviously Foghorn was a big meme talking to anime characters. It has to be honored one Foghorn Leghorn somewhere.
I feel like I did see one where he was talking to Ghetto. But I can't remember very well. Probably just called him racist or something.
Where do we go on from this? From Foghorn? How do you top Foghorn Leghorn?
It's crazy because like it's like I really thought this was going to be an episode where we struggled to find a topic. It's almost been an hour. It's almost been an hour.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
It's
I don't know what's
46
happened
minutes.
to me.
It's been 40. The Foghorn Leghorn just makes things makes time go differently.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I say, boy,
I'm different now.
I
the
affect
world
time.
is different now.
If we ever change like the image we use on the podcast, it has to include Foghorn Leghorn somewhere. A little plush of Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a little foghorn over your head for this video.
Put Foghorn over me and put Scooby over you.
and then on the right will just be like Deltarune and also Jesus.
They just all go together so well. Is there anything else you want to... we're getting now. We usually go to like 120 and it's only 47 minutes. Like, well, do you have anything like written down or whatever?
I did have things written down too, but I'm just... I didn't think that...
The glory of Foghorn, you know?
Alright, so... We've talked about videos and stuff, and that's kind of our usual go-to.
We did kind of get sidetracked. What do you think of the Shovel Knight video? We didn't talk about that at all. We went straight to the Mickey Mouse.
We did not talk about that at all.
You hate it. You despise it. It was worse than
No, I'm
so
thinking
sorry.
of the words to say. Let me cook. Let me cook, my guy. Let me walk the
apparently
fuck
it's
in.
bad because some people who I thought were my friends aren't watching it. You know who you are, except you don't because you're not watching this.
I think, like, your strong suit has usually been around, like, more sporadic, you focus on a bunch of different pieces of media, but I think as far as, like, focusing on just one thing, like, for a review, I think this has been your best attempt at that. I still don't think it, you know, I wouldn't call it a certified Stripe the Squid classic like I would the Mickey Mouse video, but it's still really good. You get what I'm saying?
Other, like things where I'm just talking about one media other than there's Danny Phantom one. There's
Steven Universe.
Steven Universe. I do a lot of reviews. I'm just,
there's not many. It's not your go-to. Wander Over Yonder.
Wander Over Yonder. Ninja Turtles twice. Monsters Inc. way back.
Frozen. Sort of.
I do really like Shovel Knight video. I do kind of think out of like my review, I wouldn't call Frozen review. That is like one of my favorite videos. Though I think
Yeah.
if we actually do the like the live reactions, that's got to be one of the ones we do, because the Frozen video is so much. It is the most like insane, low key, most insane video I've made.
It's up there.
It doesn't seem like it would be, because it doesn't seem like it would be, because you would think, oh, like the Snoopy video, we're talking about him being God. That's pretty insane. No. The Frozen video may seem like it's just me talking about the movie, but it is the most like unhinged thing I've ever made. But I do quite like the Shovel Knight video. That will probably make the top 15 when I do like my favorite 15 videos of the year.
Yeah.
And Michael Fedor Mouse, would you say that's your favorite video of the year so far?
Ooh, of the year. So, what was your first video this year? That'd be
the stuff I watched in 2023.
Yeah, I'm scrolling back to that video.
Yeah.
Holy shit, a lot's happened since then.
Yeah. Again, I do really genuinely think like my life. We joked about before Pronghorn Leghorn, before Scooby Doo. No, my life is different after Autism video. That is a different me. That will be in my Wikipedia page. That will be a different section of my life. I am not the same person I was after.
It's crazy too, because that's also that could honestly be one of my favorites of this year. I mean, obviously there's the Bye video, which I'm not gonna count because bias.
Yeah. I
really like the
bias. Yeah, let's just ignore the Bye video, because
I didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah, because obviously that's gonna be your favorite because you're in it.
Yeah,
you had Call.
Yeah, I have such an ego. Yeah, I love autism. I love cartoon commercials.
I love autism.
I love House of Mouse.
Really, I do not care about that video, which would make sense because it did well.
Mostly, I just like the pitches, or like the follow up, especially the ones with me in it. I think I was in the second one. I don't remember if I was in the third.
Both. You're both.
Okay. How do they keep getting longer? I'm just realizing the first video was 10 minutes. The second was almost half hour. The third one was nearly 40 minutes.
More people commented. And you have to realize the first one was a scripted video. The other ones were not.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like those. Mostly just because I feel clever. Obviously, there's the top 60 favorite characters, which was a whole fucking like. I feel like that was just like a whole like arc in my life. Was those 3 videos? If that makes any sense.
I do not think I'm ever going to top that trilogy.
I think you already have, but
really, what tops? We can go on, but like. I think that's just that trilogy video is just, it's the funniest, it's the one I put the most effort into. I think like every individual segment has at least one joke that I like.
That is the video that has led to me just having a shirtless photo of you on my phone that I keep getting jump scared by.
Why did you? Everyone, like, that's like the biggest takeaway I've seen is that people like so like jump scared by the shirtless me. Like, it was. I thought it was just a throwaway joke, man. I didn't know it was gonna like obviously I brought it back at the end, but like I thought it was just like a whatever kind of funny thing. But no, it's like mentally scarred people.
I'm not mentally scarred by it. It was just really funny. I guess just because, you know, I know you and I feel like you're kind of like you're very insecure. So to see you without a shirt was a surprise in its own right. I'm not very insecure. You can be sometimes. You know this.
No, I am. Like during. Like, I'm so insecure. Like, if I'm at like a pool or whatever, I will literally just wrap myself in a towel like I'm Batman, so no one can like sees my.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could see, but I actually do have like a big scar on my chest from a surgery when I was a kid. So I'm a little insecure with that. But I was like, okay, but my insecurity versus is this funny? This is pretty funny. Okay, so I guess that wins.
Yeah. Is that the one where you died?
Yes, that is the surgery where I died.
Yeah.
We're not going to explain that to anyone who don't know.
No, absolutely no context.
Nope. Yeah.
Welcome to the Spells and Strikes podcast, the only podcast with a real ghost.
Yeah. Just know that if you guys are ever going to like use me in like a versus thing, just know that I can canonically revive myself. That is canon. No, not to the Straight the Squid character, to the actual real life person, Ryan Mahoney.
Yeah, the full Ryan.
Yeah.
I like the implication that during the surgery it wasn't like the doctors or whatever who revived you. You just did that out of your own sheer will, like some full like Harry Potter, the boy who lived bullshit.
Yeah. I was like, wait, I'm dying?
Nah, I
comes back to life. Yeah, nah, I'd win.
You float in the air and kill I alone and am the honored one.
Foghorn Leghorn comes in like, boy, I said, boy, you are not dying right now. You gotta talk about autism in a couple of years. He just grabs my soul and pushes it down to my body.
Foghorn Leghorn is actually your real father. I don't know if you knew this.
Everyone in the comments type, thank you, Foghorn Leghorn.
Every time you make a certified Stripe the Squid classic, I'm just gonna remember to put a little to go to my Foghorn Leghorn shrine and pray a little, just so he knows I respect him and all the gifts he's given me in the form of certified Stripe the Squid classics.
When you have time, can you make a playlist of your certified Stripe the Squid classics? Wait, what makes onto that that playlist? I want to know. Obviously not right now, because we're doing a podcast. But yeah,
that'd be fun.
That'd be
a good excuse for me to. That'd be a good excuse for me to rewatch the videos.
Yeah. That's your homework. Yeah, apparently you think I topped, but I don't think I'll ever be able to top the 1K special. It is the most time, the most effort, not the most money, but let's not get into that. But I did put money into it for the.
Was it the Rosalina costume?
No, it was a collector costume actually.
Oh.
I
just wanted to remind the world of the Rosalina costume.
There are people who know me who don't know the Rosalina costume, and I think that's so funny.
Is it the fucking meme of the guy in the party sitting in the corner? It's like, they don't know I was in a Rosalina costume.
Yeah, I have it. It is still in my room right now. We are I'm recording this in my room, so it is literally 10 steps away from me.
You're actually wearing it right now.
I am wearing it right now. Like to get in character, I have to wear the Rosalina costume. It was a weird thing in the contract when me and Spells did this. So they wrote down, Stripe must record in the Rosalina costume. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, and
yeah.
I'm in a full Mario costume.
Again, I think the only people who know about it are for the people I still talk to was you, anyone in the Cove server, Cyan and Gun. No one else knows. Because most people I met after that video. Most people I met in 2021. That was 2020 video.
I wonder. I should just find all your friends and just send them the video, or send them the photo of you in the Rosalina dress, no context, and then just leave out of their lives forever.
You just find every server I'm in, just at everyone, post the image, dip.
Yeah. It's like in the fucking high school drama shows when it's oh my god, they leaked a photo of now that all of high school has the photo of me, the embarrassing photo. It's gonna be like that, but it's you in the Rosalina dress in all the Discord servers.
Yeah, it's that video is still public. Anyone could watch it if they want.
Yeah.
I'm just so confident.
What video was that, by the way?
Channel.
I can't remember.
I'm not,
What
I'm
video
not
was
telling
that?
you. No, I'm not telling you. Frick you, no.
Do I just have to? All right, time to
You have
rewatch
to-
every Stripe the Squid video.
Yeah. Even though I said it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
2020,
yeah.
I think you should watch it backwards. Like most recent to oldest.
Does that include the Mickey Mouse video?
Because
Because
it
I
would
just watched that.
Nah, I'm a generous god.
No, you're not.
Anyways, the important thing was we were talking about how the last one you said was the 1K special. What else? What other certified Stripe classics or what other like videos do you remember liking from this year? Because you said you think I outdid myself with the 1K. I did the 1K special, and I don't believe you.
Well, obviously your best video, and everybody knows this, and everybody agrees, is of course why is this device in Bikini Bottom? But second place in my heart would probably be the, at least for this year, would be Revenge of the Cartoon commercials. And
I mean, both of those were made before the 1K special, so it's not really outdoing myself.
yeah. Oh, if we're talking about videos after that, I like the Sonic cartoon retro. I like the cartoon pilots. Apparently, a lot of people like that one.
There is someone who's asking me every single time I upload, being like, "Okay, when are you gonna do part 2? We look at unfinished cartoons." I'm like, when it's done, idiot."
Maybe I'll just. I really did like the Mickey Mouse video, which has gone up like 100 views since this video started. Since the recording started.
What would you say is your favorite of this year, then? If you had to pick, gun to your head.
Because I am thinking back to top 60, and because I was kind of underestimating. That was a good video. Just kind of them all as one. It's like my favorite was part 2. It's like no, they're all the same fucking thing. But beyond that, my favorite.
That is the whole reason I'm just saying the top 60, the 1K special. I'm not being like, oh yeah, it's gotta be part whatever, because no, they're all
Choose, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick, obviously I'm going with part 3 because that's when we went into my that's when I had the deeper connections, you know.
Yeah, that is true. And I still think that's one of my favorite comments that I left on your video.
If I rate every single comment you ever made, I don't think anything could ever top straight putting a religious experience underneath Stitch. Even then, I think Stitch was I think the top 3 all had like deeper reasons other than just they're funny, they're cute, they're cool, whatever.
Yes.
What's the word?
Didn't you also put Tifa in that video? Isn't that the one where you mentioned a few of other people's favorites, reference other people's favorite characters?
I kind of regret doing that because I think I included 8 different friends in that video. Only half of them actually ended up watching it, which is very cool and epic.
Hey, the important part is that I watched it, and I'm the most important person in my life. So.
Yeah.
And it had Tifa, my friend.
Even though apparently Tifa's not your favorite character. I think you said it was Doctor.
Doctor Who? My all-time favorite character, I don't know. Could be Doctor Who. I like Doctor Who a lot. I don't know. Right now it probably is because I'm fucking obsessed with that show. You know,
Yeah.
Doctor Who, Miku, Sora, Kingdom Heart.
Yeah.
Those are my friends. My children. My son.
Yeah, I do think overall part 3. If I had to pick, if I couldn't say the supercut for my favorite video of all time, I would just say part 3. It has the funniest things. It pays off a lot of jokes and bits from the previous 2 segments. The first 3 just being like my parasocial relationships, as some people have called it.
Yeah.
Because I was with someone in VC as they watched the video. We're like, Stripe, this is a parasocial relationship. I'm like, yeah, no, you're right, yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie.
Is a parasocial a fictional character?
Kinda, yeah. But like, I outgrew all these because I think the newest one was Banana Day, and that's a year old now. That's a decade old now. And obviously Stitch and Rosalina from like my childhood.
Right.
Yeah. This will be really interesting when I do like the top 15 videos of the year. The thing I'm involving you in, the one where I'm like asking my friends to give me suggestions. I've written most of that video. I still need to watch one more thing and do the outro.
Did you watch
but
the
that's
Burger?
like shaping up. I watched that like earlier today actually. Like,
I won't ask you because actually, I know you're saving it, but it makes my heart happy.
It's shaping up to be good. Let me finish my sentence.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you for suggesting it. I will not say anything else.
Okay.
Because that's the point of the video is. I liked it. Don't worry. I did really like it.
I know you liked it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I am kind of glad you watched it because you've already watched it because I keep like fighting. I've been fighting within myself of like trying to get you to like, what did I watch? I don't know why, but the idea of making you watch like something like horror related really struck me as funny.
I mean, I'll type it in the chat. I don't want to say it aloud, but someone got me to watch this, which is maybe not like the weirdest thing you would get me to watch.
Because honest to God, if you haven't watched Big Top Burger today, I might have had you end up watching fucking Nosferatu.
I've seen Nosferatu.
Something like that. Yeah. Something along those lines. I think I'm okay. That settles me.
Don't say what I posted. Yeah, don't say it aloud because I'm gonna be a secret.
Wow, Stripe! I can't believe you watched 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Everyone makes it like I said like I DM'd like 5 different people this thing, and 2 of them like the exact same time both went back with like joke answers immediately. Actually, give me a second.
I think one of those people was me.
No, because one of them suggested the Postal movie. Do you know Postal, the game series?
I'm aware of the games. I know the movie exists, so I haven't seen it. Nor have I played it.
I haven't seen it. All I know about it is that it apparently has like some more notable names, just by being made by Uwe Boll, who makes like all those bad movies, all those bad game movies. But, like, it has like
Uwe Boll.
Yeah. It has Jackie Simmons. It has what's his name? Dave Foley, Flick from Bug's Life. So like it has some more notable names despite that, which is interesting. And someone else suggested, said as a joke, Interspecies Reviewers, which is like a anime about.
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You just need the target demographic of that.
Sure am. Uwe Boll, yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, if I were like, if that wasn't such a well like documented like guy, I would have loved to like do the Michael Bay thing, but with his movies. But it's like, man, but like that's already been done, you know.
I do kind of wish I would have kind of liked to do the Postal movie because Uwe Boll is just an interesting character to talk about, and like the movie I don't really care, but who
you
cares?
can still
Like,
watch Postal.
the guy himself. Yeah, I'm not gonna freaking watch Postal. I only watch stuff if I can make a video on it.
Can our collab just be us? Just a fucking Postal movie review?
No! No! Why do you want... We have so many better ideas we could do. We're not watching freaking Postal. Is that what Foghorn Leghorn would want?
You're so right. Sorry, I strayed away from God. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. And by Father, I do mean Foghorn Leghorn.
Leghorn. Frick. Out of all the podcasts we went in knowing nothing, this might be my favorite. No, never mind. No, because the Stripe the movie. Just Stripe the movie. That's the best one.
I prefer this a whole lot more than Stripe the movie. That.
Why?
That shit was nonsense.
Again, I was not in a good mood back then. So I just kind of needed that therapy session. Because that's when I made the Steven Universe video. And I'm used to it at this point because my friends are the worst people of all time. But that was like the first one where that was the first one time where it was like, straight, I'm not watching this video because I don't like the topic. The topic matters more than my friend that I know personally.
Yeah, that's cringe of them.
Steven, yeah, it was just like the main thesis of that video was the internet lied to you. Most of the things you know about Steven Universe aren't true.
Yeah. Steven Universe, this is a good show. You should watch it sometime. I think you'd like it.
You know I've seen it. That's what the entire video was about.
I don't know. Have you heard of Amphibia?
Is this supposed to be a joke? Because it's not funny.
No. Why don't you ever laugh at my bits?
I will if they're funny.
Oh.
Let's get away from Steven Universe before you get into another you-know-what rant. So... what else is there to discuss?
Oh, you're watching Big Mouth. How's that going?
I was hoping we could end this before we got the bat, but yeah, let's talk about Big Mouth. So going into the show, I of course knew about it. It's a little hard not to not know about it. And I know what people don't like about it. It looks ugly. It's a bit uncomfortable. John Mulaney. So I knew what was going into it. And I was expecting it to be either I was really hoping it would be really good. I would love to like you get to like number like 30 on the list and it's Big Mouth. That would be so freaking funny. So or I was kind of expecting to just like genuinely just be like how Loud House was, where it's this show that the internet absolutely viciously despises and it's just the most show of all time. It's completely inoffensive. This is the 4th year I'm doing these big watch throughs. This is pretty handily the worst watch through experience I ever had watching Big Mouth.
But it is your last show, right? So that's gotta be something.
No, it's the second to last because the last one is a spin-off.
Oh.
Resources.
Oh. I'm sure that one's better.
I'm sure it is because it's just focused on Big Mouth could work. There's an alternate universe where this is a really good show because I like the idea of this show. I think having puberty and different emotions that people have, because there's also like depression is shown through like being a cat that like negatively influences you. Anxiety is like a mosquito that constantly bites into you. I think these are fun ideas. I think this could be like work. It's like a semi-educational show. I think Big Mouth in all reality could actually be like a classic. But it is so uncomfortable. It is so, like, I don't want to say the word, but it does kind of qualify as cheese pizza.
No,
arguably.
what? Really?
You
That's
could. They even
bold.
they do. They in the season finale of the first season directly says like, oh, what if we did a show that was looking at puberty of kids and we showed their parts, and then the hormone monster who sounds exactly like Will Arnett but it's not voiced by Will Arnett is like, oh, wouldn't that count as CP? Probably not if it's animated. Looks at the camera and winks.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. If you don't believe me, you can probably just like find the scene. It's like the
No,
again,
I
it's the
believe
season
you.
finale. Yeah.
God, I've been.
The first season was actually pretty tame, but then they like straight up show like the wiener willies of characters several times. It has like 13-year-olds having sex several times. It is really uncomfortable. It is the most uncomfortable I ever felt watching a TV show. I had to say.
Yeah, because I knew it edged into that territory, and I knew it was about, puberty, but I didn't realize it was full on, fucking Stephen King's It over here. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I came out recently as Pan. I'm still kind of questioning if I truly am, but for now I think I am. Yeah. Shut up. I got to like the infamous. Yeah, I got to the infamous Pan episode, where, I was kind of like hesitant when we included Jay Big Mouth on our list of like bi characters, who were like just jokes, because like, they have like some more serious moments in Big Mouth. Maybe he actually does count. The Pan episode is the episode where he comes out, and it's the episode like bashing bi people for like being so binary compared to Pan.
Oh my god, I fucking remember that. Oh my god, I remember that when that was trending. Holy shit, the fucking Jimmy Neutron brain blast I just had.
I found out this because of you in the Nando server. You were like complaining about it. I'm like, oh, it can't be that bad. It is that bad. It is that bad. It might be even worse.
I don't even remember complaining about it.
You don't remember a lot of things, to be fair. Like you don't remember to upload the next episode.
I'm gonna upload the next episode. I might just upload 2 episodes. Though. Maybe I'll upload this one on Thursday and the next one on Wednesday. We'll see.
Yeah.
So I just need to get back in a routine desperately.
Yeah,
That's whatever. Big Mouth, bad.
Yeah, Big Mouth is. It genuinely might be. I don't want to say, oh, it's the worst show I've ever seen, but it is. It might be up there. It is genuinely super uncomfortable. I'm about halfway through. There's 7 seasons, I believe, and I'm about halfway through season 4, so I'm really decently into it. I think I laughed maybe like twice this entire show, and then all like big laughs, like, oh, that's funny. And I can't even tell you what the joke was. Either joke. And it's primarily a comedy. It's not a dramedy. There's like 1 or 2 bits like with like the Depression Kitty and the mosquito that I mentioned earlier. Like they are played a bit more seriously, but most of the show is just pure unadulterated comedy, and it's not funny. Because the entire joke is, what if kids were horny and had sex? Which, even if you thought that was funny, it's the entire show. And it's 7 freaking seasons.
It's crazy too, because like Glee already did that. Just be Glee.
I'm so worried when we get to the asexual character. How do they treat him?
I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about that character. And I feel like I remember watching a video specifically about
I know his name. His name is Elijah, I believe. I haven't got to him yet. Because I'm researching the Ace video. I'm so excited for that one. I'm gonna start writing it soon because I do videos 2 months ahead. I'm sorry. I want to not talk about Big Mouth so badly. It is. Oh no! I watched an episode yesterday where it was John Mulaney, like, for some reason he couldn't poop the entire summer. He's like summer.
In there. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. and the other character voiced by Nick Kroll, I think his name was who freaking cares actually. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, his name is like, oh, who actually cares about freaking Big Mouth and character names? It's Nick Kroll. That's character name. He walks up to they play off John Mulaney trying to take a poop as a giving birth. Like full, like, it's the baby's coming, push, and then he's like, oh wait, no, I'm gonna have probably, and then they're like, oh wait, no, we're gonna have twins, and then they don't show him actually pooping, but they do show the physical poop, and it's portrayed like him. I don't think he holds it, but I think the hormone monster holds it. They're like, oh, you had two beautiful twins, despite them being different colors. That's a little sussy.
Oh Jesus, fuck!
I had to watch this, and I'm still watching.
I'm just glad this is happening to you and not to me.
I would rather this happen to you, because, like, how do you think I feel? The most anti-sex, anti-horny guy on planet Earth watching this.
Just because I'm interested in seeing a boobie doesn't mean I'm interested in watching animated kids do all that nonsense.
Yeah, but, like, could you imagine how worse it is if you were me? I don't want to see real people. I don't want to see real human boobs.
Do if I watch that.
I
don't think our reactions would be that different. Admittedly.
Fair, but, like, I hate the show. This genuinely might be the worst show I've ever seen. Like I don't want to say, because it feels like a normie pick. But it genuinely might be the worst. I'm gonna do worst cartoons eventually, and I'm not gonna include this because it's not gonna qualify for, like, the list I'm looking at. But it genuinely might be the worst. I think it's worse than Velma. I genuinely think it's worse than. I only seen season 1. I would rather watch Velma than any individual season of Big Mouth.
That's saying something.
I think
that's.
Yeah, I also watched Ren Stimpy Adult Party Cartoon. I would rather watch Ren Stimpy Adult Party Cartoon than any season Big Mouth.
God, I keep forgetting that show exists.
Yeah,
when I do forget the show exists, my life gets a little bit better.
Yeah, I watched the Nut Shack when it was like a big meme. Like, oh, let's see what this thing is. I would rather watch the Nut Shack than I would rather watch Big Mouth. This is not a joke. It is genuinely that bad. It is genuinely that uncomfortable of a show.
I'm a little heartbroken. There was a part of me that I was hoping, like, what if the show cooked? But I'm so heartbroken.
No, I was genuinely like, wouldn't it be so funny if... Because all the discussion of the show was just based off, like, the first trailer and the fact that it's been going on forever. No one actually dives into the show itself. So I was thinking, wouldn't it be so funny if I come out of it and, like, this is actually, like, a genuinely really good show and people are just too knee-jerk? Or wouldn't it be funny if this was, like, just kind of like Loud House again, where it's just the show of all time. It is completely inoffensive. We do not need to make a big deal of it. But no, it is genuinely one of the worst experiences I ever had. And I thought, I also had to watch the show Neo Yokio for the Netflix watch through, which is like that Jaden Smith not anime. I thought that would be like the absolute bottom of the barrel for my watch throughs. I would rather watch that show on a loop for eternity. Like that one scene from Clockwork Orange, I think, where it's just the guy, like, eyes peeled, getting the eye drops. I would rather do that for just like a full day than watch another freaking season of Big Mouth. I saved this for the end because I was under the impression that the final season is coming out this year. I listened to it. I was wrong. It is next year. I am not watching the final season. I don't need to. It's not my contract. The Netflix show video will be long since over since then. I can leave this show in the past. Frick Big Mouth so bad. I hate this show. It is so uncomfortable. It is so freaking uncomfortable. I'm just giving you like the highlight reel and like the overview. But no, there's so much wrong with this freaking show. Absolute garbage.
So would you say it's like a 7 out of 10 or a
0?
I
think it's a genuine 0 out of 10. It's child porn. I don't want people to watch that.
I don't think you can say those words and.
You can bleep it. I don't care. You can bleep it.
I'm not bleeping shit. Unless YouTube gets mad, it probably won't. Oh God!
It is one of the worst experiences I've ever had. And again, I'm only about halfway through, plus the spin-off.
That's so fucked.
I need a hug, man. I need a big hug. I'm just. Do you remember the video you watched on the asexual character? Like anything about it whatsoever? Was it like more positive, more negative?
I feel like I remember it being a bit more positive.
Because again, it would be because most ace characters in animation, I still need to watch a few things, but I'm just going to take a wild guess that most of them probably suck. Like even the ones that I know, like obviously huge fans of Peridot, SpongeBob, Halo Platypus, Lilith Cawthorn. As representation, they kind of suck. Because it's usually off-screen stuff, or at best, it's like symbolism for Peridot. But like, I think Big Mouth could maybe pull out like something good for this one specific topic. And that would kill me in the end to like genuinely have to praise Big Mouth in a video where I'm gonna have to badmouth Lilith Cawthorn, Peridot, and SpongeBob.
You know what's better than Steven Universe?
Okay, there's bound to be people who like genuinely say that. Saying it's better than like SpongeBob or Phineas and Ferb, that would be like a death sentence.
I know there's people who like Big Mouth. I know, and it's like after what you said, it raises
you
questions.
Question it. Yeah, because I thought it was. I think there's an alternate universe where this could be a genuinely good like educational show. Hey, you can have a little bit of raunch, sprinkling a bit of raunch stressing. That's fine, but like the show. I don't know who the show is for, because like the messages are for like teens. It's for teens. But like it is so like hard R that I wouldn't recommend a teen watching it. It's like the humor's for adults, but the messages are for kids, for teens, not for kids, definitely not for kids. So like, who is this show for? And why does it have 7 seasons with an 8th oncoming and a spin-off show?
John Mulaney.
That is a big point. Like every character is voiced by like a notable celebrity. There's like very few like voice actors in this show.
Which like not to be a Hollywood conspiracist, but like what's up with that? Why are you putting your name on
that? That
there?
is a little interesting. Like Seth Rogen is in this freaking show. Yeah. Seth Rogen was in this freaking show. Like
what
so, like these are some big names. So like,
I didn't know the mouth was that big. Jesus.
Yeah. It's like I kind of want to make a video on Big Mouth, but I also will require me rewatching the show, and that's not happening. I'm not that suicidal. This is from a guy who wants to make a video on Loud House for his 10th anniversary. I'm not suicidal enough to make an entire freaking video on freaking Big Mouth.
Who do you think would win in a fight, Lincoln Loud or John Mulaney Big Mouth?
There's some pretty ridiculous things in Loud House. Big Mouth. I don't. There's like potentially like a planet level feat in both of them.
Jesus fuck.
It's I'm pretty sure it's just like the hormone monster that would scale for Big Mouth, because I think it was like say that he like fricks a planet or something, like the actual planet. While Loud House characters should all scale to everything because they're all like equal. So the kids, because we're talking about John Mulaney, the kids have nothing special whatsoever. So I do think Lincoln Loud would just brutally murder John Mulaney, Big Mouth, in cold blood. He would do the world a favor. Suddenly, just everyone's just super positive about Loud House.
Yeah,
I
do think that if you ever do make that Big Mouth video, I think that's got to be the one that finally breaks you. You gotta say one swear word for your own soul. You know, you can't do a whole video on Big Mouth without saying at least a little damn or something. You know.
Even I think Big Mouth is. Big Mouth is. Maybe I just is, man. I did not think it was going to be this like genuinely like, uncomfortable, but it is the most uncomfortable experience I ever had. Granted, there's probably like a billion anime that are that uncomfortable.
Oh sure.
But but this is a cartoon, so that means it's automatically worse.
Yeah.
No, actually, I do think of one thing that's not as uncomfortable, but Kobayashi Dragon Maid Season 2 gets pretty close.
Did you hear the thing about the fucking Chinese censorship with that show, where they removed the little girl's boobies and it makes the show look way better because it's less weird.
I lived in a timeline. Which little girl? Because there's like
the one with like the one where
massive bazoingas.
It feels fetishy inherently.
Yeah.
Because
the first season. I'll let you go. I'm sorry.
It's just not natural. It's not good design. It's something you would only see in like the deepest corners of like
Like the first season is like I'd say 90% actually pretty good and 10% this is pretty uncomfortable. You can swap that for season 2.
Damn.
Yeah. There's season 1 introduces this character called Lukoa or something like that. She's like the really busty dragon girl who's an adult. She's an actual adult. Don't worry. That's but don't worry. It doesn't get better because she's like the familiar or something of this like young boy, quite literally named Shota.
Oh Jesus fuck!
And, yeah, there is no subtlety whatsoever, and he hates this girl because she is so clingy, and you know what I mean when I say clingy. And he's trying everything in his power because he's like a wizard to get rid of her, and she's like, oh master, wouldn't it be better if I melted you against my bosoms? And I'm not joking. Like they maybe have like 2 or 3 episodes in season 1. They have more episodes than the main characters in season 2.
Oh.
And of course, season 2 also introduces that girl with the massive bazoingas, despite being like, obviously it runs on 1,000-year-old lolly logic, but like that's still a freaking child.
Yeah.
Kana, she could be fine. She could be fine because she also is like 1,000-year-old, but she acts like a child, so I can accept that. It's kind of like the collector from Owl House, where they're like physically 1,000 years old, but they're mentally a child. But Owl House treats it normally because that's just a child. That's just a child. Freaking Kana, there's like I'm gonna say there's a Twister scene, and you already know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
The scene where she plays Twister with another girl, and it's like the girl like has like a experience. You know what I mean? Every time they touch each other, and apparently it's worse in the manga. Apparently, like she directly like constantly she wanted to like F word her when playing Twister. There's a scene in season 2 where the thing I liked most about the show, the thing that kept me hooked on was Kobayashi and Turo. That's the main dragon girl. Kobayashi's like the normal human. I thought their relationship was really cute. I really liked them as characters. I still like Kobayashi a lot, but the massive Bazoinga lolly, she wants she's like, you're a man now, and that's it. She's Kobayashi's a man now. She looks the exact same. The only difference is she's confirmed she has a wiener willy. But again, she looks the exact same physically. It's not like
so it's
most gender swaps where it's like, yeah. I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
That's weird. I don't like this show.
Yeah. No. It gets better. The literal second.
I feel like I need an adult. I'm gonna cry.
The literal second Toro, or whatever the frick her name is, realizes that she's a man now, she tries to sexually assault her. Kobayashi needs to hide in a closet for the entire rest of the time until the spell wears off, so her maid and kind of girlfriend does not sexually assault her the second she becomes male.
Oh.
I am not watching season 3, is what I'm trying to say.
I didn't... Yeah, I just watched... There's no way I'm gonna read that fucking book. I just watched like a 3-hour long like review about Stephen King's It, and to go from that to this speech, it's like I need to start doing marijuana again. It's getting rough out here.
The 3 people in your life closest to you will die unless you either watch all of Big Mouth, watch all of Kobayashi, or read all of It. And we're going to just adjust it to where you will do all these things to an equal amount of time, so you can't just pick the shortest one. What do you do? Gotta pick one.
I'd probably read Stephen King's It.
Yeah. Over and over. Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's only that one scene, which, granted, a bit hard to ignore that one. Wait,
no.
It's not? It's what?
It's more.
What? Tell your author, for your next gangbang scene, how about a little more PG and a lot less 13?
Yeah, I mean, it's nearly 4 hours. I can send it to you if you want. By Mert KK, who's a great video essayist.
I'm not going to watch a 44-hour video, I'm sorry.
But
can you just...
I would describe the book, like, and it's not even just like, oh, you got your opinions from a YouTuber. It's like, no, she read enough lines to where I, like, full straight from the text, where I feel confident in saying that the text is...
I mean, 4 hours long, that's probably around the length, if not longer, than the book, if you read it. It's...
I mean, again, not like I'm trying to go at Stephen King. This was during his... He was a crackhead at the time.
He was high cocaine. Yeah, he was high cocaine. He actually did try to defend it, though. He's like, why are you not okay with that, but you're okay with the book where, like, mass brutal child murder happens? Yeah, well, because the villain does that, King. The villain doesn't do the other thing, King!
Yeah... he doesn't do it well, and there's a scene where the girl grows up and she has an abusive boyfriend who reminds her of her dad, and then if you want to tell me what happens,
what other things happen in the book? Cause, like, I know that the gangbang scene. Like, what else happens?
No, I think the technical definition would be a little different, but essentially. So
I'm just calling that because that's what the freaking Joker versus Pennywise A or B. That's what that reference with the tell your author line was from that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cope with comedy. Okay, it's. Remember we were talking Foghorn Leghorn? Now we're talking about Big Mouth and Kobayashi and it and frick.
Yeah. Foghorn Leghorn would never.
Yeah, why would Foghorn Leghorn allow this?
Do you think Foghorn Leghorn is canonically asexual? Because I want to incorporate that into my belief system.
Yeah, I mean, you know me. It is very easy to get me into Ace headcanon. I don't think he's ever fricked. I don't think he's even had a girlfriend, which is obviously like Ace people can date, but I don't think he's ever had one. So
you can't, loser. Sorry.
Stripe, you're so mean to me. Can you be more nice to me in podcast? You'll never get a girlfriend, loser.
Don't worry, I won't either. You're a loser, just like me.
Loser, baby. I want to do that video, but I told you why I can't do it. Eventually we'll do it on a podcast. I just wanted to listen to all the songs first.
Yeah. I think we should just do a video where we do a bunch of different has-been related tier lists.
Sure. I mean, there's a shipping one, and I don't think there's like a lot of more gross ones on there because there's not a lot of kids in the show. And
it's also like, it is fucking has-been hotel. You know, I'm okay with, you know, a little bit more grossness.
Yeah.
Not you know, not previously discussed levels of grossness, but you know.
Not Big Mouth Kobayashi it levels, but like, there's only like one like notable family in the original show and has been. If you include the spinoff, there's more. There's only like one family thing. I don't think anyone's gonna actually like genuinely ship freaking Lucifer and Charlie.
Well, maybe you don't, and I don't either. Someone probably does.
I don't know. Again, we know people do. We looked through like the Owl House and Steven Universe ones, and there was.
I don't want to talk about that. That didn't happen. I pressed all of that.
I'm still like, why was the drawing from Ida Lilith so good? Why would you waste your artistic talents on that?
Listen, sometimes even a cousin could use some loving. Am I right? Amen.
That's a sister! Blood relative sister!
Is she your sister, then you got it. Okay.
You know you're talking about a character who's really close to you, right? With Lilith Hawthorne? You know the character I hold in a very, very high standard? And you know, sister? Related by blood?
I'm a loser, honey.
Yeah, I think we could do it like a has-been ship list. I can still complain about Arrowverse characters being screwed over, but it won't be that one, the one that you know and love. I think you love it. I don't know.
Speaking of has-been hotel ships, I have seen a sort of Alistair one that where it's him and Vox, but it's just Vox is in love with Alistair, and it's not at all reciprocated, and it's just led to like a lot of. I really
love that idea. It is such a fun idea, where it's like where Vox has like a one-sided like deep lust for Alistair, and Alistair like uses that to his advantage. He's like, haha, you want to frick me so badly, but you can't. Like I'm really interested in what they do with Alistair. I don't like that they're like implying that he might just be like the main villain, because that's so boring. I think it'd be so much fun to like.
I mean, because Has-Been is a show all about redemption, I want. It feels like it's kind of implied, or there's like maybe little hints towards it. I want to see Alistair, like, I think right now he's trying to be the main villain. I really want him to be a good guy. Same with Adam. Yeah. Because if fucking Vaggie can become a demon, or whatever, why can't Adam? Why can't Adam, go to the hotel to try to get back to heaven? That would be so cool.
We talked about this before, but I think your idea of season 2 or season 3 or whatever they decide to do is Alistair does become the big main villain, but at the end, like Charlie, like after his redemption, he accepts, and then he just becomes like the kind of like wacky friend of theirs. I think that'd be fun. It would give like both sides what they want. You would have your evil Alistair, but you would also have because genuinely this is like maybe the one time where like I kind of wish the show was more slice of life. Like genuinely,
honestly,
I would love. I love big action scenes. Like I don't like how like the Owl House fandom or Amphibia fandom especially like tends to downplay more fantastical elements and just makes it like a coffee shop AU. But like I think Has-Been is like the one time like I love these characters. I think just like, interacting is so fun. I don't really care about.
Adam. If Has-Been Hotel was like a 23 episode like sitcom, like I'd be happy.
Yeah, I think it's just a fun thing of let's try to redeem these sinners, and it's just these like wacky characters interacting and trying to redeem this guy. Like no ticking clock of Adam and Heaven, just a bunch of goofballs trying to maneuver through an impossible scenario. I think it's just a really fun idea, and I love these characters. I think their interactions are really fun because. Again, I'm gonna keep going to Alistair because he is my favorite character, and I do think there's a lot you could do with him, both like casually and with his sexuality. Because he died in like the 1940s or 1920s or something. He does not know what like even though the whole Ace in the Hole meme line, like he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand that. He doesn't know what that means. He is like what now? Like Rosie knows what it is. Like Rosie could like get the vibe of him. So I think that's interesting and like.
That is a friendship I would like to see more of.
I really love Rosie. She only appears in like I've noticed Rosie's like the most like universally loved character in the show, just by only appearing like one episode. But like she is such a fun character. I do quite love Rosie.
Yeah. Apparently, for season 2, apparently the villains is going to be like Fox and those people, which is interesting. And I think as an Angel Dust fan, that excites me because I think you could do stuff with the Mothman, Valentino.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where my interest is peaked.
I've noticed you're like head deep into the Has-Been first because you like sent me a few like Has-Been memes.
Yeah. I have a friend who her main like hyperfixation is Has-Been Hotel, and because I
like
send
said,
her
like that like.
Yeah,
you watched it as a thank you to her, or something like that.
Not a thank you, just because we're friends. Same way I watched Amphibios, but it happened faster. Because
I get
shorter.
8 episodes versus I think like 60 or so. Like I get. I'm not gonna hold you over that. Has-Been is like. I want to make a video on it so badly, but like the time has passed, and the video I want to do, I just legally cannot do for the reasons I told you.
Maybe when season 2 comes out, we can relook, but
yeah, maybe. But like, Has-Been is like because it is the internet hates it. There's a lot you can pick apart with this show. It is not a perfect show. It is nowhere close to that. But I think what it does well, it does so well that it overpowers the bad stuff.
That's the thing about. Sorry, I'll let you go.
Go.
The thing about Has-Been is it's just so charming because it's very like. I think a lot of the swearing and it's been criticized a lot, but I think once you kind of understand it as like cheese, it becomes very fun, and it's just a delight.
Okay. For the spinoff, I get it. For Has-Been itself, the only character that swears a lot is Adam. Genuinely, if Adam was not in the show, it would be maybe average swears for like an adult cartoon. People overblow the swearing so much. Like, it is just Adam. It is literally just Adam.
But to be fair, Adam's kind of epic. There's a lot of Adam haters.
Adam is funny.
I'm an Adam fan.
I don't like. Yeah, I'm not like the number one Adam fan. There's a lot of problems with the character.
No.
Yeah, there's problems with him, but also he's got a rocking song and he has some funny lines. Like I can't despise the guy.
Hell is forever.
Again, I won't make the video, but the songs are like pretty universally great. We all know what my favorite is. We all know what your favorite is, but
do you think your Has Been Hotel video should just be us doing an unironic cover of that song?
I joked with like we just get a bunch of our friends, we all just sing all the Has Been songs.
That's what should be the stage musical. Has Been Hotel. It all ties back.
It would work. It would work. It would work. Like genuinely. Like even like lengthwise, you could pretty much just adapt the entire like season 1 into like a stage musical. You wouldn't have to change that much.
Dude, a Has Been movie would go so hard.
Yeah. The big thing is, I love these characters. I just wish that we got more time with them. Because every character maybe has like 2 episodes each, which sounds like a lot, but in 8 episodes, like it is very disconnected. A lot of people like have criticized it for how like little like they actually show like Vaggie and Charlie together, which I get. A lot of people are, like say that they're downplayed compared to Angel Dust and Husk, but like, have you looked at the rest of the rest of animation? Yeah. It is a little. You took me only food, now I'm gonna starve. .jpg. Like, this is like the first time we had like a major focus on male gay characters, male gay couple. I'm sorry that you didn't get like the main character of the show didn't get as much focus as a side character. Wouldn't that suck? Looks at Steven Universe, looks at OKKO, looks at Adventure Time.
And
say Owl House? I didn't say Owl House?
And Hell of a Boss. So they've got that.
Yeah. Okay, but Blitz is like super toxic.
Yeah, but that's why we love him. He's just a silly little guy. He can do no wrong.
Yeah. Again, Alistair is so much you could do with it. Not just his sexuality, though. Of course, I think it'd be a lot of fun to like have that explored. I think the idea of Vox is really, really funny. I also like the idea of him and Rosie marrying, not out of love, just for tax reasons. I think that's really funny.
Alistair would do tax fraud.
Yeah. that's the. You said we're gonna do has been a tier list is ranking every casting person who's most likely to do tax fraud.
The IRS won't get my fucking money.
Yeah, I think that you can do that. I think him going to Angel Dust or Husk to like understand sexuality, like you're like forcing Husk because you're basically like his like servant, or like Angel Dust like picks up on oh you hate sex, don't you? I don't know why my Angel Dust is Squidward.
You think Angel Dust and Alistair have like a music battle over like if sex is cool or not?
That would be such a funny like idea for one of their songs. Again, and again, not only that, I feel like expanding like his like why did he want to fund the hotel, like his friendship with Rosie and with Charlie and with Mitzi, and notable that his only like good relationships are with women because apparently his father was bad, which makes sense because this is this show. But like it would be fun to like dive more into like his backstory. Alistair is such a cool character, and I really hate that the internet has just wrote him off as like a Tomer sexy man.
Imagine if Alistair's dad was in season 2.
That would work so, because like obviously he's in Heck. I don't see why he wouldn't be, but like, that would work so well. That would be so cool. I think that might be one of my favorite things about Has Been right now is just all the fucking potential that they've got, because they've got a really good setup and they've got a really solid build in season 1. It's like they could do so much. I'm just
they could fuck it all up.
I think Yeah, no, I think season 1 was made with like the potential of it being the only season, because in the pilot, heaven was built up as like the end goal. This is what we're gonna do at the end of the series. Heaven is like a season 2, like Stinger season 3 thing, not like the first episode of the actual series thing. But I think they were like, this is our one shot. We got to put all into it. We want to do heaven. Let's introduce heaven instantly. Because where do you go after you beat the leader of heaven? Like, obviously they're gonna probably introduce a god or Jesus if they want to get like really controversial. You can get away with like mocking Adam, but it might be a little fricky if you want to get to God and Jesus.
Much. I think God could be funny. I think God would be interesting for like a scene. I think you have to be a scene where you played a bit more straight though, where it's like Charlie meets God and like maybe to get like an Ex Machina or something. I think it would be funny if Angel Dust flirted with God. I'll say that. But other than that,
Angel just flirts with Jesus, and Jesus smites Angel Dust, and Angel does not appear for the rest of the show.
Rough.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing.
I can't wait for
Lilith.
Jesus to get an epic guitar solo.
Yeah. Lilith, who was like the person like connected to everyone. She's connected to Alistair. She's connected to Lucifer. Would be really cool to see like her deal. She's been teased in like the ending.
I mean, she's probably the person who Alistair has a contract with, right? I feel like that's the implication.
Yeah, no, it's like more or less confirmed that it's her. It has so much potential, but I do feel like they kind of blew a lot on season 1, and it's a little like up in the air if we're going to get a season 2.
I think it's already been confirmed.
It might have, but there was some like posts, like some Twitter post on like their official Twitter that like they're a bit worried. Like they're telling everyone, hey, if you really want season 2, make sure you rewatch the series. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound very. Because I'm not like a stan of Has-Been. I get why people hate it. I do think a lot of it is bandwagoning, but there is genuine stuff you can pick apart very easily.
Oh, sure. That's true with any show.
Yeah, but like especially with this show, I do understand why people would like genuinely hate the show. But I don't. I think there's a lot of potential for it, and I do. That's another problem because obviously like 7 years between the pilot and the finished show, the fandom has gone wild, and they're very upset that a lot of what they wanted isn't what they got.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of the risk you run with this, because like you could argue Has-Been was like the first domino to fall to get indie animation where it is, or it's a lot of things. Like one of the biggest like fandoms in recent memory. It kind of revived Tumblr's Sexy Man as a concept. Thanks, Alistair. I will have a dedicated segment to that in the Ace video.
I do have a.
Again, I'm not exaggerating. Yeah.
Sorry to get you off topic, because this will get you off topic. Have you seen that in I believe the latest episode of Hell of a Boss, one of Blitz's animations seems to reference the Verbal Ace video?
I have not seen anything from season 2 of Boss.
I haven't gotten to season 2 yet either. I'm still halfway through season 1. But I did see that clip where it was like the two side to side. I was like, holy shit! It makes sense they'd reference it, but it's still funny to see.
Yeah, it's too big not to. I'd be shocked if they do get a season 2, they don't reference it in some way, some weird way.
They should just get Verbal Ace. Just get him.
That would be a character. That would be really funny. That'd be really funny. I really want to love Has-Been. I really wish it was more respected. Especially Alistair himself. He's my little guy. I do hate that what the internet has done to him in so many different ways.
Yeah. I mean, Hazbin is a
again,
good show, in my personal opinion. I just wish there weren't so many gay people.
You would. Again, I've said it a billion times, but the Alistair segment very well might be longer than Paradox segment.
Go off, King. Write that out, Alistair section. Girl. Snap, snap. Crackle pop.
You got anything you want to say in this very shockingly long episode? We're 2 hours exactly.
Jesus. Fuck. You know what? I think that's enough.
Yeah. Thank you guys all for listening to this really weird podcast. We went from Foghorn Leghorn to Big Mouth to my channel to Big Mouth to Kobayashi to Tasman Hotel.
Do you think we finally might be good at being podcast hosts? Do you think after a year we finally figured it out, or?
No, we're never reaching that level.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Thank you guys all for watching. Come back next time where I think we're gonna do the I watch Lupin, you watch Kiki, right? Or is that gonna be like a different episode?
I think it could be next episode. Sure, yeah. I just gotta watch the.
You just have to lock it in because I want to watch it like the same week we do the cast, so I don't forget everything.
Yeah, I'll try watching it. I'll probably try watching it Saturday night, maybe Friday.
Yeah, I'm almost done through the things I need to watch. I only have like one movie left to do for the friend suggestion video.
Yeah. When will that be? Do you have an idea?
I genuinely might like push it to be like the video after the Kung Fu Panda one, which I'm editing right now, because I just had so much fun like writing it. So many, like, it is like one of the most fun I had like writing a video since the 1K special. So
that's good. I'm excited for that one. I want to see what the other picks.
Yeah,
so that's the one you already spoiled me on.
You could have told me not to send it.
No, I'm happy that I know.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna know before most people because it'll be in the thumbnail.
Yes.
However. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and you got anything you want to say?
I was about to start ending the video, but you were already doing that, so keep ending the video.
Okay, bye everybody. Bye.